Hello friends, happy fall. Can you believe it? Wowee. Oh, you can see a little colored leaf out there. I am so excited. I love this time of year. It energizes me. I get excited. My friends know I love pumpkin things, not just pumpkin spice. I love pumpkin spice. I even found some in the grocery store to put in my coffee, but also like things made with pumpkin. So like I'm real about this pumpkin thing. And if you read my newsletter this week, you'll read about my newest favorite pumpkin spiced thing. I'm not going to give it away because I want you to read the newsletter. I'm full of words this week, so I wrote a lot. And I hope you will read it and share it with other people. And I thank you for that. I'm thinking about a lot of things. So right now, as you watch this video in the newsletter, if you're watching it early, then you're watching it a few days, even more days left in the month of September. But either way, we have dwindling days. We just have a few more days left of September. And this time always gets me really reflective, and it also makes me again energized to, finish things up and really think about how I want to finish this year, because how I finish this year I know will be how I go into next year. What's the energy? What's getting finished? What's getting started? You can start things at this time of year. So in the blog post this week, I did 4 points, different things that I'm thinking about. So I want you to check that out, because, I think sometimes when we hear things and then we read them too, and then I posed a few questions for you in the blog post to get you going, I think it really does something to the brain and really helps us to think more deeply about these things, and also brings up ideas and thoughts. And so none of it is just what I say, right? You know this. I share with you what I'm thinking about, and you see what comes up for you that's meaningful. So one of the things I've been thinking about is, of course, finishing strong. And along with that comes what's really important. Like, I have to discern what is important for me to say yes to, what is important for me to say no to, who do I have time to spend time with. Even if I love them, I have to be real about my time and what is most important. So that's the first thing that I would ask you to do, is start taking an inventory of all the things that you're spending your time on right now. What's the most important? What should you really double down on in these next few months? When do you want to finish work for the year? Figure out how much time you have left. How many weeks are you actually working? How many days are you actually working for the rest of this year? And then figure out what makes sense. Maybe you need to drop everything off and just focus on one thing. Maybe you have 3 small things that you really have some energy around and you want to make some good progress. What's the benchmark? What progress do you want to make by what day before the end of the year? So things don't all have to finish. Finishing strong just means that you're going along, you're feeling good, things are getting done that are meaningful and important to you. Okay, so that's the first thing, is thinking about what's important in all the areas of your life. The second thing that brings me to is asking myself this question a lot right now, which is it true? So, I have to get out of my own way. What's the truth about things? We know what the truth is. Am I telling myself the truth? Am I taking on too much? Am I making something up? Like, say I haven't heard from somebody in a while. Am I making stuff up about why that is? Or am I actually taking steps to find out for sure? Or am I just letting it go for now and just believing that if it's something important, again, what's important, it will come back around? And that's the truth. So get into truth right now. Get true with yourself, get true with other people. One of the things that I've loved this year that I have heard, I think it might have been Nadia Zhembaeva from the Reinvention World. I think she's the one that said this. And if somebody hears this and they know that it wasn't her and it was someone else, just let me know. But I'm pretty sure it was her who said, if you're going to say no anyway, then say no. So that's, to me, that's a truth, right? Like if your kid comes to you and says, can I go do such and such and this and that on Friday night, and you know right away that there is no way in the world you are going to say yes to that. And you hear yourself saying, let me think about it, or maybe let's talk about it later. Let's make a pledge to not do that anymore. At least try and experiment. And it doesn't have to just be our kids. You know, we see people who are like, let's get together. Or, you know, you say that you're going to do something and then you end up, you know, you don't want to. You said yes, you back out. So let's stop backing out. Let's just start being discerning, which I used that word a lot in my blog post this week. Let's discern what we actually want to agree to, what sounds right to us. Let's do all that so we don't have to backtrack and we can tell the truth, right? So telling the truth, there's so much more. What does that mean to you? I'm just throwing a couple ideas out. There's more in the blog. Don't make things up. Don't make things up. If you don't know, is it true? Ask yourself. Oh, so-and-so is not calling me back because they must be mad at me. Well, is that true? You can ask yourself that. Is it true? Well, I don't know. I mean, they're not calling me back, but you have no proof that they're mad at you, right? So this is what the human brain does. It tells us the worst case scenario, and we often believe it. So instead of believing things that we don't know are true, we're going to be more conscious than that, right? Right? Are we agreeing? We're doing this together. Is it true? Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe I should reach out and find out. Well, that would be a thing. Or as I said earlier, just let it go. Turn it over to the universe, to God, your higher power, whatever you call your higher power, and just let it go. How peaceful is that? Actually making this video on World Peace Day, and they're celebrating with a lot of things here at Hula where I'm working. So, you know, all of the things I'm telling you to do today can cultivate peace. This video is getting really long, so I'm just going to say this one last thing. Mindset. That's the last thing. Mindset. How is your mindset helping you right now? And how is it not helping you? Where are you thinking in a way that really is awesome for you and making your life better? And where are you thinking in ways that are making you suffer? So, not going to go lengthily into this because I wanted you to keep watching and I respect your time, but I want you to think about that. And please read the blog post, do the homework, do the writing. It's not long, but see what breakthrough you might have that you can now take into your planning for the fourth quarter and may make a big difference for you as far as how the last few months of the year are going to go. How do you want to live it? You get to decide. You are in control. Did you know that? Anyway, I will look forward to hearing from you. What are your thoughts about this? And I am excited to see what we all unfold in the next few weeks and months. All right, take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.